Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about the biggest investment you can start making today. So in my previous videos, I spoke about certificate of deposit, savings accounts, different ways to invest your money, right? And then I realized, wait, the only reason why I'm able to be doing these things right now at the young age of 21 is because of all the opportunities that I've had in life. But all these opportunities, I think to myself, I wouldn't have obtained if I didn't go to school. So the advice I'm giving you today, the biggest investment you can make is, investing in yourself, which is going to school. I was given the opportunity to come to UC Santa Barbara and get my Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, which I will graduate in June 17th. June 17th is my graduation date. But I'm blessed, I have multiple job offers and I have, it's really good money. And all these, savings accounts and certificate of deposits, I would not be able to be playing with these if it wasn't for my education. This education allowed me to have offers ranging from high 60s to high 70s here in Southern California. And this is not to brag, of course. This is just to motivate those people out there that aren't unsure of, what the real world is all about. I remember growing up in East LA and not knowing any other engineers. And when I came here, my first internship at FLIR, I asked one of the guys there, "Hey, how much do you make?" Because I was really curious. I wanted to see what they make full time, because I wanted to get motivated. And he said, "Oh, we're coworkers. That's a personal question." And I never understood that, and I still don't understand that now, because I see that as a form of motivation. I have, students, high school students. I just recently went to a Chicano Youth Leadership Conference. I was a mentor. It was a 3-day trip to Malibu, and I had a group of 11th graders who are all going to school, and they asked me, openly, "How much do you make as an intern?" I make a little more than $20 an hour, because I have two different internships. One is 20, one is $23 an hour. So, I'm getting paid more than minimum wage as a student. That's really good in my opinion, and that's why I have the opportunity to play around with these saving methods, because I have money. But in order for you to get there, you have to go to school. It's really easy. People say, "Oh, I don't have time, I don't have this or that, it's too expensive." No, it's not. Go to community college. Go to East Los Angeles Community College, ELAC, Rio Hondo, SBCC here in Santa Barbara. I'm going to be going to a volunteering event for Juan Cepeda, through the Four Ingenieros Foundation. And going to school is super easy. You don't need that much money. Go to Cal State, go to UC. What I want to do, again, I want to get another bachelor's, and I want to get my master's too in management, but I want to get my bachelor's. I don't know what I want to get it in. Probably communications. I believe communications, because the engineering and social aspects, I need to make them one and make the most out of that. And it's gonna be so easy. You go to a local community college, you don't spend that much money. Then you get really good grades, and I'm aware of a program that if you get really good grades, you can get admitted to any UC you want. Then you try hard for 2 years. After that, you get into any UC, and now that I know the college tricks, the tips, I can graduate within 3 years, and that's beautiful, right? So, back to the point of this video, go to school. It's never too late. I'm the VP of this club called Los Ingenieros on campus. Los Ingenieros means the engineers. And there was this guy there. He's, like 42 right now. He started going to community college when he was 30 with 2 kids. He had 2 kids and he was going to community college. This guy now considers a pay cut to be 160K. Can you think of, in 10 years, he got to a place, he works for Boeing. He got to a place where 160K is a pay cut. I keep telling you guys, oh, do certificate of deposit, savings accounts. But in reality, in order for that to be beneficial for you, you have to be at a certain point in your life. And the first step is to go to school. Do it for your family, do it for yourself, invest in yourself. That's one of the most important things you can do. Education, we're in America, and it's accessible for everybody. And you haven't graduated yet from high school, go get your GED. It's really quick, and obviously, who am I to say that, right? I got it to begin with, just like a lot of people, but a lot of people didn't graduate. I have family members who did not graduate high school. And then it starts this cycle, just going through the motions, going through the motions. But coming to college was the best thing that could have happened to me. And I go back to the point: invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. Albert Einstein here is the master of, the father of compound interest. Things that you do now will greatly benefit you later. You might not see the benefits today. Like every day, I make the habit to read every single day. Here I have my little book. This little book here, I read it every single day. The Map of Time. The one I read before this was The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. This is the Map of Time by Felix J. Palma. And it's super interesting, right? Point is, invest in yourself. I spend hours and hours on YouTube, but it's not, I do watch a few World Star fights and, UFC knockouts and NFL highlights. I'm a big Packers fan, so you can see by this. But that's not the point here. The point is, I go on YouTube 95% of the time to look at, self-improvement videos, minimalism. I actually started a minimalism lifestyle, and I will keep you guys updated with that. But I got rid of a bunch of things, a bunch of my clothes, a bunch of, as you can tell, I'm kind of clean now. I used to have a lot of things all over my desk, a lot of things I didn't need that I would tell myself, oh, what if I use it later? What if I need it later? You never need it. But that's a different video. Point is, invest in yourself. Go on YouTube, look up how to grow as a person. My favorite ones are morning routines, bedtimes, just little things like that you can do now. Like going to bed early. I have an alarm. I have the Samsung Galaxy S3, the smartwatch, one of the best smartwatches in my opinion. And this thing tracks my sleep without me even starting anything. I just go to sleep, wake up, and it tells me how much sleep I had, how much deep sleep I had. So this will be a more in-depth video later about my morning routines, like my morning smoothie and what time I wake up and what do I do in the morning. But point of this video, go to school, enroll online, take some online classes. It's super flexible. And look at this. In less than 4 years, you will have a degree, a bachelor's of something, right? Whatever you're interested in. Think about how many people won't have that bachelor's. Think of how significantly your life can change in less than 4 years. Stocks are not going to do that for you. Investing in this or that, it's not going to do anything. But the only investment that's going to be worthwhile is investing in yourself. So, look, Warren Buffett, he said the best investment he ever made was investing in the speech lessons given by, who was it? Dale Carnegie when he was young. That allowed him to get through life, right? Through his speech, through his lessons that he obtained from Dale Carnegie. And that's what he attributes his success to. By investing in himself. It wasn't, I'm going to take these classes from this guy and then grow the next day, see my results the next day. No, it's, steadily increasing. But he got somewhere in life because of a small investment he made. You're planting a seed. You're going to reap the benefits of that tree later. Trust me. The important thing to do, is to do this while you're young. This is when you're most open to things. When you're older, when you're 45, when you're 50, when you're 60, man, I don't want to go back to school. My life is almost over. I missed my opportunity when I was young. Well, no, you're young now. You're 30, 40, 50, Most older adults are the demographics of community colleges for a reason. People want to go back to school. There might be some hesitation, but there is nothing wrong that can happen from you going to school. And it's the key to getting you out of your little routine, right? I know a lot of people from back home in East LA who graduated high school, some who didn't, and they're doing minimum wage jobs, and then they have kids, And I tell them all the time, go back to school. Please go back to school. It's the best thing you ever do for your family, for your future kids, for your current kids. It's the best investment you can do. Worth more than investing in stocks, worth more than anything. And as for starters, just go on YouTube and look up anything that you find interesting, and that's gonna, get you excited about something. I spend a lot of my time taking online classes that are for free. Go on YouTube, look up MIT, blah blah, MIT, this or that, psychology. For me, electrical engineering, whatever you want to learn. I also bought some courses on Udemy.com. Coursera.com offers thousands of free courses. So The resources are there for everybody. And then enrolling in community college is something you can do now, right? Start in the fall, just take one class, two classes, whatever you need, but just take the first step, and that's gonna give you so many benefits. You know, thank me later. But thank you for watching, and have a good day.